After a little bit of a break, we are back at our old ways of last year as rain is starting to track in across southern Kentucky as we're starting off the morning. For the most part, just some light rain that's falling just to the south of the Cumberland and Howard Rogers parkways. We'll zoom in for that closer look on the MaxTrack Doppler. And again, you can see that rain starting to track closer to the southern parkways, and it will continue to lift northward as the day goes on. It's really your Friday afternoon. It's going to be rather soggy all across the area. This is associated with the big system that's been impacting the southeast for a couple of days now. Now that low is on the move, and looking down to the south, as you can see, a very wet start to the day for our neighbors in Tennessee as they're seeing widespread rain, and all of that rain is going to have to go somewhere, and it's heading northward into the bluegrass. So starting off this morning, especially around Lexington, we're dry, but as we approach lunchtime, that's when you're going to want to break out the rain gear, as we are tracking showers to arrive closer to the I-64 corridor. And then into the afternoon, it's just widespread rain. Even a little bit of thunder could mix in as we continue to see that system passing almost directly overhead. Right now, the low is centered across western Tennessee, and that's going to be scooting into eastern Kentucky by later on this evening. Meanwhile, on the western side, the backside of that low, that's where the colder air resides, and still there's some wintry conditions across Oklahoma, Kansas, and even Missouri as we're starting off Friday. But we're just concerned about rain here. Temperatures are going to be too mild, and as you can see on Future Track, as the morning wears on and closer to lunchtime, we begin to see that rain lifting northward towards I-64, and into the afternoon it's just a widespread soaking rain that could be heavy at times and even feature an isolated thunderstorm, as we are going to be seeing the low tracking across southern Kentucky into our eastern Kentucky counties later on this evening. Up through midnight, still tracking that widespread rain, but then rather quickly rain will be winding down from west to east. Starting off tomorrow, still into eastern Kentucky, can't rule out a few showers, but it's only going to be a matter of hours before things finally get out of there and we see a much better looking second half of your Saturday. In terms of rainfall, this will be the first of the year, and we do stand the chance to pick up an inch in some spots, especially if you see some heavier rain, even that thunder shower that may be popping in later on this evening. And this really has been the winter of mud rather than snow. Since the start of December, the beginning of meteorological winter, we have already picked up over 6 inches of rain, all of that falling last month. In terms of snow, though, we picked up a little over an inch, and typically through this point of the year, we see about 2.8 inches of snow here in Lexington. So we're a little bit off pace there, as still temperatures are going to be staying relatively mild as we continue through these early days of January. So today we're keeping it warm, highs will be in the lower 50s as opposed to the 40s that we were stuck in yesterday. Skies are already cloudy, and those showers will be arriving by lunchtime for the bluegrass, and they'll continue to fall as we go through the overnight hours, rather quickly winding down Saturday morning. Into the afternoon, we'll chip away at the clouds. Skies become mostly sunny. We keep that sunshine on repeat into Sunday, and you will notice temperatures also on their way up. We are tracking a big January warm up. By Monday, high temperatures will be near 60 degrees, but showers to start the week will start to send temperatures back down. We're at 50 on Tuesday, already returning to the mid 40s as early as Wednesday of next week. Chris.